It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Detroit.
It's Detroit Pistons NBA action. We're in the Motor City, where the Pistons are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well.
Nice clean game, huh?
And the Spurs looking for a positive start here on their road trip. Pretty much the heart of the NBA season, and reflecting on how they've been executing, it has been solid.
You know what? They're almost perfect in their approach right now. I mean, mentally, physically, strategically, everything seems to have fallen into place. They're bound to hit a bump at some point in the road, but right now, everything is all systems go.
To keep winning, I think it's important that they avoid looking too far ahead. Just take the cliched one game at a time.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for San Antonio, Gang and Aldridge are up front. Murray out there with AI. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And both these teams, Brant, love to push the ball, push the pace. What are some things that all great fast break teams have in common?
The biggest thing, Kevin, is that you have committed runners on the wing. Point guards, their vision of the floor, their peripheral vision, they're always looking for guys. If they have guys committed to, once the ball is rebounded by their team, that their first two steps are hard and they're filling the lanes, then excitement and opportunities for highlights are coming.
Running with a purpose.
Running with a purpose, running ahead of the ball, and then attacking the rim with great consistency. Having great runners helps the fast break game.
Good point. Second shot opportunity, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Bucket earned, out-muscling and out-hustling everybody for the rebound.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Robinson kicks to Kennard. Outside for Jackson. In the corner, it's Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
Now, here's AI. Guarded closely. The Pistons have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Here's Kennard. He's covered by Murray. Here's Kennard. 11 points last game. Jackson misses. Here's AI. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pistons trailed by 9. Jackson kicks to Griffin. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Got to get out his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
DeRozan's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. The shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
AI passes to Aldridge. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
Well, 9 times out of 10.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. AI outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That's good offense beating good defense. And you can be right up on AI, and it still doesn't make much of a difference.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got AI. Pirtle is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Walker in at the 2. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Grizzlies had a huge game. He ended up with 25 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, DA. He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that tonight. He was a workhorse in this one.
And that one, good. Robinson's got 5.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by the Spurs.
AI passes to Gay. Basket is good. The assist from AI. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Jackson finds Griffin. Outside Robinson. Off target from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And DeRozan sends it back, and he's able to get it back. Goes back up, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Kennard's got his first bucket in this one.
I'm not sure why anyone would leave him alone at that range. Head scratcher.
AI kicks to Pirtle. Sinks that one from the post. 8 points for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Jackson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah. Passes it to Griffin. Over Gay. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
And through the first 2 quarters, they went to him repeatedly in the post, and boy, did he deliver.
Yeah, I like his patience down there. He's combined some good footwork with even better moves surrounding that. So we'll see if the defense can counter in the second half. Maybe some double teams.
The athletic front pair is Griffin and Drummond. Kennard is out there with Jackson, and it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. When it comes to veteran players, Bren, on a team, what characteristics make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him?
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams, Kevin, and I think one of the most important aspects to think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part of playing minutes for a coaching staff. At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice or him pointing it out on film when you're playing, doesn't have as much of an impact.
Doesn't resonate as much.
When a guy gets 15 minutes a night and you get to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow, everything he told me on my list, he's checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point.
straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Murray the pass to Gay. And DeRozan kicks to AI. Uses the glass to finish the layup. AI's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Once AI gets the ball in that painted area, he's just got a number of ways that he can go to cause damage.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
So for the Pistons, Ellington comes in for Robinson. And it's Ish Smith in for... The Pistons have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Drummond. Andre Drummond in his mid-20s. He's led the league in rebounding 3 consecutive seasons. And Greg, last season was his best one yet.
I think, established himself as the franchise player for the Pistons. They'll go as far as he can take them. At the same time, though, I think the acquisition of Blake Griffin will only help to mature his game.
Pistons passing it around. That's tipped. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Jackson finds Robinson. Now Drummond. Shoots over Pirtle. Detroit, no good that time either.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
LaMarcus Aldridge has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And, well, Detroit shooting 43% from the floor. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. AI is out there with Mills. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. Now, here's AI. He's guarded by Thomas. AI kicks to Pondexter. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons. Got a piece of it. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Unloads. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Nice job setting up for the shot right off the catch. AI doing everything right now in a great rhythm.
Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Detroit. And here are the Pistons. Well, we know that Dr. James Naismith came up with the idea when he was teaching at the YMCA. But as far as skill development, Brent, some feel that maybe in the skill category that the USA has fallen behind a little bit. Do you agree?
I think what the United States is doing on that level between your late grade school years and AAU programs in particular and your high school years, that they're trying to address this issue and get ahead of it a little bit. For years, there was a 10-year or 15-year gap about European players being schooled and being in institutions where they were basically young professionals from the age of 12 to 14 having school and basketball and being at a facility for just those things specifically. The last few years, there's been a lot of concern with players being more adept and more skilled here in the States. The change is coming.
AI, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Thomas kicks to Brown. Offline with his 3. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. AI with it. Thomas is on him. A nice shot by AI.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Calderon. It's Brown on the wing. Over Walker. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
And that's AI saying, get that stuff out of here, sending it back.
Shot clock at 5. Calderon, bounce pass. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's Brown missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's AI. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Mikhailuk. Here's Thomas. It's blocked.
And you got to give appreciation to how Hurdle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
And, well, Detroit shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Thomas kicks to Brown. Did you ever think, Brent, that we'd see this many players, 6'10", 6'11", 7-footers, handling the ball and shooting like we're seeing them shoot from that kind of distance?
I'm hopeful for it. I've been hopeful for it, and it doesn't surprise me about what the league is. This is a very select group of people that have the right combination of DNA and genetics, and the fact that these guys are more and more capable with their skill set.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. AI outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
Tonight they have stuck with what they do well, handling all the exterior pressure, and they're likely to come out on top here.
Dellavedova from outside. Rebound San Antonio. AI drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. And so it's San Antonio. He's easily taken this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan.